I'm Nurisha Garimella, one of the instructional designers in the ELC, and I just wanted to talk to you briefly about a common issue we see that faculty encounter with their courses, and that's the accuracy of their gradebook. And I wanted to just talk to you about a couple of things, or a couple of ways you can assure the accuracy of your gradebook. So one of the basic things about Canvas Gradebook is that to set up your gradebook, you go under assignments. So when you go to assignments, that's where you see all the columns that you have, and anything that is green and that is published means that column is visible to your students. It's a column that you have in your gradebook. But assignments area is where you actually go set up your gradebook. And by default, what Canvas does is it just totals all your points. That's the default in Canvas. It just totals all your points. And what you will see is if you want to change it to a percentage base, there are lots of different steps to set it up accurately with a percentage base. Again, that's not the scope of this video. But this is the area where you would set up your gradebook. To find out more about how to set up a gradebook, you can go to the help area and go to the Canvas guides to find out help sheets, or you can contact the ELC for assistance. Now, another good way to check the accuracy of your gradebook is to go to a student view. So you would go under your settings, and on the right hand side, click on student view. So this is exactly what your students will see when you go, and your students will only have grades. They don't, in this example, they don't have assignments, but when you go into grades, this is where they will see all their columns. So these are all the columns in the gradebook. And so this is where you can check and see, hey, are they seeing everything they need to see? These things up here are all the columns. And if you have categories or what Canvas called assignment groups, that's what this is. So going into the student view is a great way to check the accuracy. Another way that you can verify the accuracy. So let me go ahead and leave the student view. So we have already talked about that the assignment area is where you would check the look at all your columns. So that's the assignment area in Canvas, is where you can look at all the columns. Another way is to go into the student view. You have a third way. Because we went into the student view, we automatically got a test student. So what you could do is you can put in the maximum points possible and check and see what you should have is. So this assignment is out of 5 points, so let's put the maximum points possible and put all the different points in this course. And what you need to see is, again, depending on how you set up your gradebook, do you see 100%, or if you're doing it as a point base, are you seeing the accurate amount of points? Put in all the maximum points possible, and are you seeing what you expect to see? So those are 3 things that you could do to check for accuracy. Again, just to recap, one is to go under assignments to look at all your columns and to set it up accurately. Second thing is to go into student view to see the columns and to see if you see the columns that you want to. And the third thing is to come back into the instructor view, and for the test student that you now have in your course, to put the maximum points for all the assignments and check and see if the total that you see, whether it's point or percentage, is accurate. So those are the 3 ways for you to try and ensure the accuracy of your gradebook. And as always, if you need any assistance, please contact the ELC, and we'll be happy to help you.